Bob Heisse. We were talking a little bit about you just getting here, talking about some of the challenges of the newspaper industry, but you're coming here at a time when you're seeing a lot of change in leadership. There's a new head, or there's going to be a new head of the Democratic Party here. Democratic Party, very dominant organization in Lake County, Indiana. What do you see happening there?
Well, I mean, someone who can build on that. I mean, clearly, that's a huge leadership role in an area like this, and I think it's important to get, for they to get the right. At the same time, I mean, the best ideas from each party should be what is government. I mean, you don't see that too often in the country, but I think the opportunity exists to use the best ideas and represent the taxpayer. You
think you really can see a lot of cooperation between Democrats in Lake County and Republicans
in
Indianapolis?
I haven't been here long enough.
So you still have faith?
Well, I'm coming from Illinois. So I saw what was going on in Illinois, and I think there's opportunities here that might be better than Illinois to do that. Now, I understand that government is the way it is, and this is a very political area. I get attracted to political areas. I enjoy it, but I am a proponent of efficient and good government.
In good government, and you've actually done some pieces in Illinois, all of the salary holders in state government that earned over $100,000. What were you trying to do there?
We had a database of state employees, and we ran it to show the 100,000 earners. And what's happened in Illinois over the years is the state workforce has gone down, but those 100,000 earners have gone up to like 8.8% of the payroll. But one of the things we did in Springfield that really moved the needle was the Deadbeat Illinois series, which was a weekly story about the impact of not paying bills on time in different nonprofits, vendors, businesses, and that is what's holding that and pension debt is what's holding Illinois back.
And we've seen some of that here, a lot of it in the northern part of the county here. There's a huge loss of tax base here. Property tax collection is below 70%. People are having a hard time paying their bills. We're going to see a lot of looking into those kind of stories under your leadership?
We will see a lot of digging, a lot of investigations, a lot of watchdog reporting, and of course you're also going to see some really good human interest stories and good lifestyle stories of our community, the good stories of the community, as well as us helping to present the challenges to the community.
And when you look at this paper, and it's been around for a very long time, I think it's had a really great run starting in really the 1990s. It saw a really robust growth. Do you see it changing a lot under your leadership? Do you look at this paper and go, we need to go in a different direction?
I think you'll see some new things. You'll see some new types of features that are being brought in. You'll see more opinion content, which I think is very important for a newspaper right now. I like robust, as robust as I can make the newspaper and as varied as I can make the newspaper. So you'll see that as the Times grows, and I think we're still going to be growing. I mean, we have a big circulation here right now. We're going to have opportunities for folks to get in for if they just want one day, if they don't want a whole 7 days. There's a great online presence. There are 22 community websites that we have. We're just
You're painting a rosy picture. Does this mean we're going to see more reporters on the ground, a reverse of what we see so many other places, including in public radio, where we're seeing fewer reporters? Do you think you might be able to get a few more here?
You work with the budget, and you're given a budget, and you do the best you can. We have not only a good number of reporters, we have a lot of correspondents who are providing news for this area. So we are more robust than a lot of papers right now, and I think we can build on that.
You're coming out of Illinois. Our little enclave here, we're sort of in the shadow of Chicago. If you've come in from downstate Illinois, you probably understand some of that yourself. But what's the challenge there to try to get your voice out here amid all of these voices coming out of one of the largest media markets in the world?
Well, it's a large media market, but it's not covering Northwest Indiana. So we really need to beef up as much as we can and reach as many people with the news, because we are the local news source in this area. I mean, you're not getting a whole lot of coverage from our area, from Chicago, but what it does, though, it gives great opportunities for the region to be able to enjoy an incredible place like this.
In some ways, it's why we have a thriving newspaper here. because-
In some ways and very much, and we hope to keep it going.
But you're bullish on all of this, even though we're seeing problems at the New York Times and everywhere else. You think local newspapers are still a major future.
It's a wonderful future. You know, the problems at the New York Times is because they had a problem with the editor and the publisher, and the papers that stopped daily. That was one company's decision. Each company is making decisions based on that. But right now we have a thriving, bustling web audience and a strong print audience, and I hope to improve both.
All right, well, that's where we're going to leave it. Bob
Okay.
Heisse, new editor at the Times. Thank you so much for being on.
Okay, thank you.